Hello, I'm very pleased to welcome today Roh Hoyoung, who is a 19-year-old player from South Korea, who last year finished as the number 10 junior in the world and is now making his mark this year on the pro circuit. So Hoyoung, welcome to Tennis Asia. How are you doing?
Thanks for inviting me, Eddie. Yeah, I'm doing good in Nashville. I was in Korea for after when they start the summer break, and then I played plenty of tournament back home and in Asia, and then right now I'm back in Nashville training and with coaches, and then going to some tournaments. So yeah, I'm doing good so far. Thanks.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you're in Nashville, Tennessee, in the US, right? And that's you got accepted into Vanderbilt University, is that right?
Oh yeah, I'm in the Vanderbilt University right now. I started on January and then I finished one semester and then just having summer right now.
Okay, cool. So, um, yeah, just we can talk a bit more about that in a bit later. But now, like, just want to think about because last time we met, we talked before, right? Was at the Busan Challenger event last year, where you took the wild card, and I think that was only your fourth professional match, um, and you lost that one to James Duckworth, who's a good player, of course. So, yeah, not bad in your fourth professional match, but um, just over a year later, right? So you've just won your first pro title, which was a M25 title in Louisville. So I just want to ask you, how does it feel now to be a champion on the pro tour? Just so soon after you kind of like, you just this year really you graduated from being a juniors, right?
Yeah, I mean it was difficult for me like last year and then like until I won the tournament because like I got into pro tournaments, like they gave me challenger opportunities. Uh, yeah, they're way tougher than junior guys. Like they're actually like fighting and then like compete more than junior players. Yeah, so I was like losing a lot of first and second round in challenger and then even in the futures. But yeah, in Louisville, I was feeling good, and then before that, I was fighting through the like tough conditions in Nashville, like raining and then like sun, like very hot weather. So I was able to compete my 100% in Louisville. So yeah, I'm very happy to uh be a champion after turning pro like 4 months after I turned pro. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, and you've won the M25 title, so um, that's not the lowest one because the lowest title at pro level is M15, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, you won the 25K. So I mean, that's nice, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
I made a mistake. Like I said, 4 months, but yeah, it's been actually 7 months. I turned pro, so yeah,
right.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I think like 25K is maybe a bit tougher, but I mean 15K and then 25K, I think the level is similar.
Hmm.
So yeah, but I'm very happy that like I won 25K instead of 15K. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, gets you more points, of course. Um,
yeah.
so did it surprise you how well you played that week? And what do you think you did well in your play to win the title?
So I went to Korea in the beginning of summer break, and then I got back, and then it was very humid and then hot. I was struggling like really much in the first few days of practice, but coaches were like pushing me, and then like I was working mentally. So I got to Louisville, which is like 2 hour 30 minutes away. Weather is very similar, and then other guys were like struggling with the conditions and stuff. But yeah, I was like yeah, I was talking to myself like I'm ready to compete. So I think that made the good results. Yeah.
So you were training in, obviously, because it's in the same state, right? That tournament, right? I
Oh,
think, is
it's
it?
actually different like states because they're in
Okay.
the Kentucky and then we're in
Okay. Yeah.
Tennessee.
Right. Right. Right.
But
Right.
it's very close. Like Nashville is here and then Louisville is right here. So yeah, it was
Similar
easy to
conditions.
yeah, very similar weather and everything. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Um, yeah. So you just went in with like a different mentality, and I think that's what helped you get to the title. Is it?
Oh yeah, like after I got the title, I really feel like I need to work mentally on the court. I need to be disciplined, always try to like make like one more ball and stuff. I think that's the most important part. Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, you beat some experienced players. I looked through the players that you beat. I mean, the Sekou Bangura, who was once ranked 213 in the world. Aidan McHugh was inside the top 300. And I think the player you played in the final, Nicholas Kotson, he's at the US college, but he's won a lot of matches there. So yeah, you beat some good players. And last year when I interviewed you, I asked you what the difference between junior and pro level is, and you said that the pro levels were keeping their high level without any dips. Did you feel like this time you were playing this week, were you playing more like a pro?
Yeah, I mean, definitely like last year, like I play like I mean I usually play aggressive, but I play like uh three or four forehands, like being aggressive, but I made a mistake or like in the junior, like the point finish after like four uh aggressive balls, but in the pros it wasn't working, so I was like keep like working on like my endurance and keep like being disciplined uh with the like good like I was like going for small targets always going for line but I was like I make a bigger target and then like I was able to hit like 10 or like more balls being aggressive so I think that's the part I improved and then yeah thing that's the important thing that I could won the 25K last week.
Cool. And like obviously you're at Vanderbilt University, but as I understand, you basically you're not playing for the team yet, right? But you'll start next year in January, right? That's what I read. And um, but at the moment you're training, you've been getting coached there. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, I mean like the first year I'm just practicing and then going to pro tournaments and then from the second year uh for sure I'm getting 3 years of eligibility so I'm gonna play 3 seasons but we're discussing about one more year with the NCAA so yeah right now it was actually better because uh, I got into school and then like guys are always traveling with the team schedule, but I was staying and then like adjusting with the academics and then
Mm-hmm.
I have 8 Challenger wildcards, so sometimes I go to Challenger and then compete with my own schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that worked out perfectly for me. Yeah.
So you could kind of focus a bit more on those adjusting to university, and then obviously the pro tournaments that you played. Yeah, so actually, I wanted to ask because, like, obviously you're at the university, so um, I guess you've met the other team members there, have you? The other players there, and obviously you've been getting coached there. How much do you think, like, being able to train there and like having the coaching, has that helped you, you know, be better in your game on the court? And you know, do you think that helped you with your title win?
Yeah, that's like for sure. I have no doubt about it. Um, Last year I was deciding like which college I'm gonna go, and then coaches were the like most important part. But the coaches here is amazing. Actually, one of my coach from IMG came here together. So yeah, like coaches and then great teammates, also academics. It's amazing. So yeah, yeah for sure that like pushed me to like better human being and then also better as a tennis player. Yeah.
Because it's becoming more popular now. So a lot of pro tennis players are, you know, they're making their way first through the US college circuit. I can think of like a few players like on the men's side playing now, like Nuno Borges, Jacob Fernley, Cameron Norrie. These guys, they all, you know, they're not from the US, but they played on the US college, and now they progress to being, you know, pretty good pros. So, you know, I just wanted to ask, like, what made you to decide to like go to college in the US rather than, because obviously some other players they go straight to playing, just trying to play be on the pro circuit. So what was your thinking in going to college?
Mm, like 2023, I wasn't really interested about college, but I saw my some of friends going to college. They're talking to like coaches and stuff, and then I got to know like more information, and then I realized like the like facilities and then resources they provide to the players were like amazing.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's the biggest reason I went to college, and also it is like to go straight to pro. It is tough financial wise because like you need to have a you need to hire a coach, and then you need to have a place, and then strength conditioning and traveling and everything is very expensive. And then if I come to university, I can do academics, and then they cover for travel, coaching, facilities, like food, dorm, everything. So yeah, in the end, like I was really committed to go college rather than going straight to the pro.
Yeah, when you put it like that, it sounds like a very good opportunity. And of
Yeah.
course, yeah, as I mentioned, like yeah, many other players have done that, and you know, eventually become good pros. So yeah, seems like a good choice for many players. Before you talked about how right, because you were playing challengers and ITFs, right? So you finished like a top 10 junior last year, right? So you
Yeah.
had, I think that gives you some like kind of like wild cards into some tournaments, right? Um, is that what you used this year?
Yeah, so they have a great program. I think it started like 2 years ago. Like top 10 player gets eight main draw wildcard for Challenger 50 and 75. Four in the first half, and then four in the second half. And then 11 top 11 to 20 top 11 to 12, 20 players that they get eight qualifying challenger award card. Yeah, so like that was really helpful like this year like like even though like I didn't get the point from challenger, like it's great experience get to play with the guy who is like 150 or 200. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
been amazing.
Yeah, right. So yeah, you mentioned, of course, like, yeah, you know, maybe if you don't win those matches, like, how helpful is it for you, like, development of the game, just being able to play like a guy that's ranked, you know, top 200 or whatever? How beneficial is that for you?
Oh, like first, I feel like the courts, and then like they got stadium, and then like it's actual like it's almost like a ATP like tour
Mhm.
events, and then they got a lot of crowd and stuff. Like they that makes like my experience, like, and
Mhm.
then like playing in those crowd, and then playing against the guy 200, like they're they fight through all the 15Ks and then 25Ks. They're like solid, like not missing any easy balls, but also they got like weapons. They got like aggressive or defensive. They got unique game. So yeah, I mean after the match, I can realize like what I need to work to get those level.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think that experience is just crucial for me.
Great. I noticed like after you won that title, you got a message from congratulations from Kwon Soonwoo, the Korean tennis player. I
Yeah.
just like wonder like have you spent much time with him or talked with him or trained with him or like any of the other Korean players? Do you spend much like trained with them at all?
Uh, I mean, like when I was in IMG, obviously, like I didn't get to train
Right.
with those guys, but when I go back home, like I reach out to them or they reach out to me, and then yeah, we practice together. Actually, with Kwon, like in Australian Open, he practiced with me one day, so it was really cool. Yeah, I'm trying to have like really good relationship with Korean players, and then they're also like willing to practice with me, and then giving advices, and support. So yeah, it's been very nice.
Okay. So they even reach out to you and try and help you out.
Yeah, you know, Jisung Nam.
Yeah,
If
the mostly doubles player, right?
Yeah, yeah, like when I go to Korea, I text him most of the times, but sometimes also he texts me to train and stuff. So yeah, it's amazing.
I've seen him before, and he plays on the Korean Davis Cup a lot, right?
Yeah,
So yeah, yeah, it must be great to have that kind of experiences and be able to get that advice and training. Just going back a little bit, I mean, obviously you talked before about being at IMG, so you were IMG for a few years before moving to college. So IMG Academy is the tennis academy in Florida, right? It's in
yeah,
Redenton, right?
Bradenton. Yeah,
Right. Yeah, and actually, I saw when on your Instagram when after winning the title, also one of the other players commented, Rei Sakamoto. I think he's also from IMG. I guess you were there at the same time.
yeah. We started almost the same time, and then
Yeah.
we've been spending 3 years together. I was roommate with him, uh, and then we were in the same group practicing always together. So yeah, he's been doing really great. He's like 200 right now. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm really happy for him. And then when I go to tournament, when I go to like Challenger, uh, it's always great to meet him and then like practice with him. Yeah,
Yeah, he's same age as you, pretty much, right? And he is, yeah, he's got two challenger titles now. So, like, does when you see like other guys, your peers doing well, does that sort of give you more like encouragement that that you can do for you to achieve more?
oh yeah. Oh, like for example, like Ray, he was working really hard in IMG, and then I mean, always he was like better than me in the junior rankings and then also pro tours. So yeah, I see him and then like I realize like hard works really pay off. So
Mhm.
that's like motivating me, and then he's been doing really well. So yeah, I'm like, if I work hard, maybe I'll be able to reach that level. So it's very nice to push each other.
Hmm. Yeah, and like obviously a few years at IMG Academy. I mean, yeah, like how did you find that experience in the academy?
Oh, which experience?
So just like the general, like I mean, you had a few years in the IMG, so I mean, how helpful was that for you?
Oh, in the beginning it was like difficult, like language barrier, and then
Mm-hmm.
like his everything is new, like facilities, environment, and people, coaches. But actually, I adjusted well, and then it was very good that I was able to practice with the high level like players, and then coaches were like ATP like top 50, and then like tour coaches. Yeah, so yeah, I think I'm like very lucky that I was able to go there and then train for 3 years. Like that experience was yeah unbelievable.
Many players have come through that academy. Um, okay, so you obviously moved on to university, and you know you talked about how it was like something that you know felt was a good opportunity. Now that you're actually at the university, do you feel like it was a good decision, but also like has it been you know met your expectation?
Yes, totally. Like mm, I was worried about like academics a little bit with my English, because like Vanderbilt is one of the like great school in America.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but I got in here. There's so many resources. Like I even visited before I came here, but like there's so many resources that helps me with academics and tennis.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it like the expectation was like there. It was even like more way better. Sorry, my dog is barking. Like my
It's
friend's
okay.
dog is barking. Yeah, so yeah, very happy. Like I have no regrets. Yeah, I hope yeah I'll have better journey in front. Yeah.
Would you like if other players or other people you know, someone is thinking about going to the college, would you recommend it for them? You know, a tennis player is not sure.
Yeah, I think so. Like if you uh I mean I had a goal like going to like college tennis uh because I want to go college tennis and then become professional tennis player and then like being in the good academics in the same times it's like it's good for me so I recommend other players to challenge this the opportunity because like college tennis has been developed like so much and
Mm-hmm.
then like academics sorry
It's okay.
yeah I mean yeah we train tennis like full time and then yeah doing academics as well like it's yeah it's just amazing yeah I totally recommend uh tennis players to go college.
Like, I'm just wondering, like, do you have any sort of goals in your career, like short term or long term? Obviously, you've already won a pro title, so maybe that's you know one goal, one check off the
Yeah.
list. But like, yeah, do you have any other sort of goals, short term or like, and like in your career, do you have any sort of dreams that you know for your you know that you want to reach for?
For the short term, I always I was always thinking I want to reach top 250 or 300 like when during or by the time I finish the college so I'll be ready to compete in the pro circuit without struggling like financially. Uh, yeah, so like college also provides if I do like 2 years and then if I get into like top 200, 300, I can just quit college for 6 months or more, and then going to pro for full time, which is really nice. Yeah, and then that's what I'm trying to do for the short term, and then for the long term, I want to get into top 100 ATP, and then want to be good
Yeah.
tennis player, and then yeah.
Yeah, sure. Top 100, get into the slams, all that, right?
Yeah, that's amazing
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. Sure. I mean, there's been some other Korean players that have done very well and got to that level, like we talked about Kwon, and then there's Junghyun, and even further back, Lee Hyung-taek. So
Yeah.
ATP players, I mean, is that sort of, would you, does that sort of inspire you to be, get up to that kind of level?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's very tough to uh it's very tough to success as a tennis player from like South Korea, and
Mm-hmm.
like the player from Europe and then America. It's easy to travel there and everything, but yeah, it was very impressive how like the they've they got into top 100, making semis of Australian Open. Like that inspires me, and then that gives me like motivation that I can also do it.
Yeah, so I think that basically wraps up what I wanted to talk to you about today, Hoyoung. Just yeah, like obviously you've got to continue, I guess, with your tennis career. Are you going to play more tournaments this year on the Challenger or ITF?
Oh yeah, so semester starts 20th of August. So I'm actually going to Mississippi for another 25K. This no next Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm in qualifying, so yeah, I'm gonna play that, and then semester starts. And there's a lot of challengers in America, so I'll try to go some of them. Like I'll need to see my academic schedule, but
Mm-hmm.
if it works out, I'll go there, and then yeah, play some tournament throughout the fall and then winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll use the four challenger remaining wildcards, and then uh, with my ranking, I think I'll be able to get in like 15Ks and then 25Ks main draw. So yeah, I'll try to play like good amount of tournaments.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. I mean, yeah, you mentioned your ranking went up because you won that tournament, right? Because you were around 1400 in the world, and now you moved up like around 800, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. So yeah, that obviously helps you get into these ITFs and everything like that. So yeah, obviously very good for you to win that tournament. And well, I wish you the best of luck. And yeah, just want to say thank you for joining me here.
Yeah. Thanks so much for inviting me. Yeah.
Okay, cheers.